Hey, welcome everybody to week 6 of high school football. We're here tonight at STA Stadium on a beautiful night where the 3-2 Millionaires are going to be battling against the 2-2 Dallas Mountaineers. And as always, we're privileged enough to get to talk to the head millionaire, Coach Chuck Cruz. And Coach, interesting week as you prepare for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, well, listen, be careful what you wish for. I don't know how interested I am, but it is, Dallas is a battle-tested, proven team. They're very well coached. They're going to come up here with one intention, and that's to run the ball until we make them throw it. So we got to stop them and make them throw it.
Correct. Primarily a pro-eye, slot-eye team,
Yeah.
and they like to run a lot of blast and play action off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they've also had some success with Wydra throwing the ball,
Yes.
like you said, but everything comes off of their running game.
Indeed.
So for the Millionaires tonight, offensively, how are you going to attack these guys?
Well, our number one priority is to eliminate penalties and turnovers. You know what I mean? Then every defense gives you something. And we've proven that we will take what they give us, but we just can't give them anything else. And we can't give them, the ball in short fields, and we can't shoot ourselves in the foot. So if we can do those two things, then we'll have a real good game this evening.
And defensively, you've been playing very good defense this year. I mean, you come in tonight 3-2, and very easily could be 5-0.
Yeah.
You know, an overtime game last week, and that close one at Altoona.
Yeah.
So defensively, any surprises in store to stop this outfit?
No, there was no. But listen, your best defense is your base defense. So as long as we can call base brown, then we'll be fine. When we got to start flipping pages in the playbook, then we're in trouble.
And Dallas has a couple of their weapons back within the last couple of weeks. Parker Balesta, it's the panda to fire, I guess. But one thing I know, your kids will be ready to go. They'll come out and they'll be excited for a homecoming win. And Coach, as always, we wish you the best of luck and thank you for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Week 6 of the high school football season. Webb Weekly, powered by PA Sports Live. Paul Bowe, alongside the Coach Rich Alonis. Coach, it's hard to believe we're halfway home already as the second half of the season starts tonight as the Millionaires come in at 3-2, taking on the Dallas Mountaineers at 2-2. Should be a good one.
Should be a good one, and if you're wondering why there's only 4 games for Dallas, their rival game against Lake Lehman was canceled, which we think for COVID reasons earlier in the year. So they're actually one game below Williamsport, or back, if you will, at 2-2. And it should be a dandy one tonight, Paul.
Well, if there's going to be a headline in tomorrow's paper, it's going to be new faces in new places. And for the Millionaires, they have plenty of them. Let's start with the quarterback, George Whaley. We've seen him. The last game we had here, he started the half. He played very well, but tonight he gets his first start.
Correct, and he had been switching on and off with Frankie Marone, and George is going to bring it. He's a good athlete, throws the ball well, can hurt you a little bit with his legs. So it's really a matter of how his nerves are starting tonight and knowing that he should be able to go the whole game. But I think he's battle-tested enough by now that he'll do a fine job.
Yeah, we saw him. He played very well against Central Mountain was the game I was looking for that eluded me earlier in the season. At running back, another new face. Legier Whaley stepping in for the injured Nasir Hennigan. We talked to him up there in the booth. He said he'll be back next week. We saw Keith Freeman up there. Jameer Harden's up there. Everybody's sitting and watching tonight. Legier, this is a chance for him. Last year, he came in as the starting running back. a hand injury ended his season prematurely, and you even said it, Coach, walking down here. He's a big kid.
Correct, and I don't think they'll miss a beat tonight. Of course, Nasir's an excellent back, but Williamsport does not have any shortage of skill position athletes, and if he plays the way he's capable of, he should have a nice night.
Yeah, 17 catches for Jameer Harden. He's out again tonight. Look for Jameer next week to be back in action, but they're going to have to lean on the senior DJ Green, number 4. He's the only one of the receiving corps that's healthy, and he's a burner when he gets the ball.
He is. Big plays all over the place for the Millionaires this year. And again, you can look at this one of two ways, as we talked to Coach earlier. You can woe is me it, because there is a lot of injuries and a lot of kids out. But hey, it's an opportunity for kids to step in, get some experience, and we're going to talk a little bit later about Williamsport and their playoff chances here. So the more you can get to play, the merrier.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is a 6A school. There's a big roster. It's always the next man up mentality. For Dallas, as we said, they come in at 2-2. Jackson Wydra back at quarterback. Williamsport, their first 5 games of the year, they faced a lot of run-heavy teams. Dallas likes to throw the ball around the yard a little bit.
Well, Dallas is an interesting animal because they, statistically, if you look, have a lot of pass yardages. But I'm going to tell you now, Rich Manello goes way back to when he was the head coach at King College running the Wishbone.
Oh, boy.
Right? So Rich wants to run the football first and establish it, and then they'll let loose and let the balls fly all over the field.
Well, that was one thing, Coach, last year in the game that we did here with Dallas and Williamsport here. Williamsport ran all over them, ran up a 45 spot on them, and Dallas was forced to throw the ball early and often.
Correct. If you take a look at them, they want to establish the run first, then hit you with the play-action pass. And, speaking of the Mountaineers, they've got a couple of their weapons back at the right time of the season for them.
Yeah, Parker Balesta will lead the way, toting the ball, 41 carries, 196 yards on the ground. He's a returner here, and he has all the moves, and he can really make a difference.
And one thing you know about Dallas, when Ted Jackson coached them all the way back into the 90s, very, very proud tradition. Tough kids, not always the biggest kids, but they'll stick you and they'll get in your face, and they're going to show up and play tonight.
Yeah, and how about this for some wide receiver weapons? Talk about Wydra with I call it the Spanish Armada. We have Rocco Armana with 13 receptions, Joe Peters with 17 receptions, and Zach Pachuski, as he told me it was pronounced, with 11 receptions. 3 wideouts with at least 10 receptions. That totals up 41 of 45 completions for Jackson Wydra for the year.
Correct. They haven't thrown to their tight ends much when they run them. And like I said, they're really an interesting entity because they're primarily a slot eye, pro eye team, but then they'll get into a little bit of the shotgun. So I think tonight, unless they abandon what they've done so far this year, you're going to see an eye run game. And if they have success with that, some play action. If they don't have success early, then look for the ball to be all over the place in the air.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Wyoming Valley West game. They were trying to get the ball to 85, Nick Farrell. That's another Dallas name synonymous with the area there. They tried to get the ball to him a lot down the middle of the field, unsuccessful, but they will throw the ball to the tight end over the middle, and we've seen Williamsport very, very successful to tight end over the middle over the years.
Correct. So, as Coach said in the pregame, they'll take what's ever given to them, but they can't be beating themselves, and they've done that. And listen, a couple plays away from being 5-0, to be honest.
Yeah.
And, we'll talk a little bit more about the playoff situation for Williamsport between the District 2 and 6. 6A teams later on in the broadcast.
All right, Coach, let's wrap this up. Let's have Coach's keys to the games.
Well, if you're Williamsport, I don't mean to be redundant, but what Coach Cruz said, stop beating yourselves. You get an opportunity to score, you get an opportunity to make a play without penalties, do it. Dallas, they're going to have to play their game. They're going to have to be able to run the football with some success to open up their passing game.
All right, well, the Mountaineers and the Millionaires coming up top of the hour, WebWeeklyLive.com. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Webb Weekly Live, powered by PA Sports Live. Paul Bowl alongside Coach Rich Zalonis, STA Stadium, the Millionaires. And the Mountaineers tonight set to do battle Week 6 about to kick off. It's hard to believe, Coach, we're halfway home already.
It is. Just seems like yesterday we started this thing off. But time flies, Mr. Bo.
Zach Pachuski back deep, and Rocco Armando, for the Mountaineers. And Bull's kick is high, end over end. It's fielded by Pachuski at the 10 to the 15-20. Has a seam across the 30, and he is brought down at the 37-yard line.
Riley Bauer on the stop for the Millionaires.
And that's where Jackson Widger will start their opening drive of the game.
So as you can see on the screen, the Mountaineers come in tonight 2-2 in their Columbia blue, white and black uniforms.
Baxton and I set. Widger back to pass. Armando over the middle. He's got it at the 45. Pass is caught, and he pushes ahead up to about the 47-yard line. It'll be a first down. Good throw, good catch.
Correct, just a quick 1-2 step drop. And hit Rocco Armando on a quick slant pass right in the seam. He put the ball on the money, and Dallas is off to a good start, Paul.
It'll be a first down up at their own 47-yard line. They're going to go 3 wide now as Widger in the gun. Handoff, Palesta up the middle. Big hole, carrying tacklers with him down inside the Millionaire 32-yard line. That was a big hole, Coach, for Palesta, and he exploded through that.
It was. And Mr. Marone made a touchdown-saving tackle for the Millionaires. And, boy, if you're Coach Manello, you love this start.
Absolutely, yards in chunks. It'll be first down now at the Williamsport 33, opening drive of the game. 10:52 to go in the first quarter. 2 wides to the bottom of your screen, Baxton and I. Widger under center. Little same pass flanker screen now. That is Pachuski. And good defense on the play.
Nice play action there by Dallas. They're keeping Williamsport honest, mixing the run and the pass games we talked about earlier in the pregame. Nice quick screen to Pachuski. And I think Coach Manello will love to live in 2nd and 5 all night long.
2nd and 5, ball at the Williamsport 28-yard line. Peters, top of your screen. Single coverage, DJ Green up the top. Baxton and I formation. Widger, another play action pass, rolling to his right. Rolling, still rolling, throws, passes. Oh, one-handed stab in the end zone, falls incomplete. Pass intended for Rocco Armando.
I don't know, can we get that again, Cam? Because he ran a double move on the right side on Williamsport's corner. I don't know if we have it within the screen, but you'll see he's rolling out to the right, and the split end or the flanker here is going to run a post corner, and it's well covered, and he's directing him to go deep, as you can see, and he just overshot him. Great effort, though. 3rd down for the Mountaineers.
Almost a circus catch by Armando, now 3 wide. Widger back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, pass is caught at the 20 and slides down to the 16-yard line. And that was Armando again.
And that's the play they opened the game with. They just flipped it and ran it to the other side of the formation. Williamsport's linebackers have to recognize where that seam is because Widger's hit it on the money twice so far in the first quarter in his first drive, actually.
1st and 10, ball now at the 18-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the top, Baxton and I formation. Widger, handoff. That is Armando again. And he's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, I think he got 8. They just collapsed the corner, ran an off tackle. I don't even know if you want to call it a blast, but there was nobody home for Williamsport on their right side of the defense. And Dallas has been excellent in this drive, Paul, on first downs.
Yeah, they're controlling the line of scrimmage now. It'll be 2nd and 3, ball at the 11. They're going to come out 3 wide here. Widger from the gun. Hand off Palesta. Palesta up the middle and down to the 5, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Mountaineers.
I think they're going to put them just a little bit outside of that, Paul, but Dallas has been impressive, to say the least, on the opening drive with 8:20 left. They've hogged the ball the entire quarter so far.
Ball's going to be placed down at the 6-yard line. And the Mountaineers will have 1st and goal.
And just looking ahead, Jace Chopiak, kicker for the Mountaineers, 1 for 1. If they should try to attempt the field goal, they're well within his range.
Back straight eye formation. Now 2 receivers, bottom of your screen. Wydra hands it. Balesta down to the 2. Pushed out of bounds about the 1 yard line. Another good run on first down to be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, another lead play for Dallas, and he really has the choice of where he wants to take that ball, Paul, either inside the tackle or outside the end. So a lot of teams call that a bounce play because they'll tell the back to bounce it outside or take it up inside, and he chose to take it outside in that particular instance. Notice how Dallas is spreading the field with their receivers.
Straight eye, Wydra under center, handoff up the middle, and Balesta is in for the touchdown. Parker Balesta from a yard out, and Dallas made it look easy, Coach.
Oh, they did. They went right down the field, and really, I don't believe had themselves in any type of a situation where they were long yardage. Great first downs and great balance by the play callers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jace Chopiak on for the extra point. He is 13 of 14 this year, Paul, for the Mountaineers.
Wydra will hold. Snap, spot, kick is up. Kick is a line drive, but it's right down Broadway. 7-0 here at STA Stadium. Let's take a break. 7:43 to go in the first quarter.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure.
And there's a squib kick, and it's fielded by one of the upbacks.
And that's not by accident, Paul. Early on when we were out on the field in warm-ups, they were kicking that same way. I don't think they want to get the ball in any Williamsport's athletes' hands and give up a return. But nonetheless, great field position for the Mountaineers as they're going to start off tonight with George Whaley under center.
Yeah, Williamsport will start off at their own 36-yard line, down 7-0. 7:39 to go in the first quarter. Paul Bowe, Rich Salonis bringing you every step of the way from STA Stadium. Millionaires come out 4 wide. Whaley from the pistol. Hand off to Whaley and nothing doing there.
Nah, he stopped immediately. Great penetration by number 51 for the Mountaineers, Gabe Allen, a 5'11", 235-pound senior. Dallas in their traditional multiple 4-3 defense.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. Millionaires once again spreading the field. Whaley from the gun. Whaley back to pass throw. Pass complete. DJ Green at the 36 and immediately tackled. It's going to be a face mask.
Mask is right. Everybody saw that. Dallas corner and safety and outside back are the three of them. The triumvirate rallied to the ball well, but you can't touch the face mask. You get near it, you're going to get flagged. And that certainly helps. We'll see if the Millionaires are going to use DJ tonight and maybe toss the ball long tonight a couple times, Paul.
Oh, he has speed to burn. And that's going to be a first down as the ball goes down to the Mountaineer 48-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Millionaires.
Charles Crew at center tonight, Paul.
Yeah, Whaley's going to come out from the gun. They're showing blitz. Inside handoff. Whaley straight ahead.
Great. And Cam, can we get that again? So if we get on the replay again, you'll see how Dallas is going to come with a double gap blitz. Williamsport blocks down, stops the penetration, and when you do that, you take your chances. It's feast or famine, and a nice gain for Williamsport on first down, Paul.
Yeah, Whaley hit that hole hard, and Dallas State held on. That should have been a lot bigger game, but it's going to be 2nd down and 4 now. Ball at the 42-yard line, 6:25 to go. Clock running first quarter. Whaley from the pistol. Gives it to Whaley again.
Good tough run. Cut back. Boy, we're down on the field earlier, Paul. And you mentioned he's a nice-sized young man.
Yeah, Legier's big kid. Senior, 6 foot, 215 pounds. Last year, out with a hand injury most of the year. Had his season cut short.
Well, certainly ran with authority there last couple plays for the Millionaires.
It's going to be 1st down and 10. Now 3 wide for the Millionaires. Whaley rolling to his left, right, excuse me. He just kept it. A flag flies.
Yeah, in the area of a hold, Paul. Which is one of the things Coach lamented in our pregame about Williamsport hurting themselves every time they get something positive going. There's been a penalty or a turnover. And with a lot of new faces, you know, it may be expected, but boy, it just kills you when you have a drive going.
Ball at the 46-yard line now. They're back behind the sticks, and with a bunch of new players on offense, it's somewhere Williamsport does not want to be.
And Paul, Dallas not shy to send their linebackers. They've done it 3 times already.
It's going to be 1st and 19 now. Ball back to the 46-yard line. Williamsport comes out 4 wide for Whaley. Whaley from the gun. Rolling to his left, rolling. Keeps it, puts it on his hip, turns up, across the 40, barrels his way down to about the 36-yard line. Still on his feet. They couldn't bring him down.
No, and he got a lot of the penalty yardage back, so Williamsport's going to be looking at a 2nd and 10.
Excellent coverage in the Dallas secondary there.
Yeah,
Nobody was open.
Yep, nowhere to go. And I like the fact that George didn't hesitate, didn't like what he saw, and instead of trying to force something, took off with the football, got something positive out of it.
Second down and 9, 4:48 to go in the opening quarter. Trips to the top of your screen. Lone setback is Whaley. George, little flanker screen there. Tried to get the ball out and immediately tackled is Sebastian Robinson. He's going to lose a couple there.
Correct, and Williamsport never had a chance with that as the block was defeated by the split end, and you can't have that if you're going to run one of those screens. You have to have good perimeter blocking.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Big play here for the Millionaires.
And I think depending on what they do here, Paul, will decide whether they go for it on 4th down or not.
Whaley, back to pass, under pressure, flushed out, throws, pass deep,
Wide open.
Is caught for a touchdown. DJ Green from 39 yards out. He came free. Had parted like the Red Sea, Coach. Let's take a look at that one.
Yeah, that's a great play by the Millionaires and good by George to have his head up here. Dallas stopped in their coverage, and he spotted him downfield, and there's not anybody within 6 yards of him, and there's that big strike play ability that we talked about earlier.
He can motor 39 yards. George Whaley puts it right on the button to DJ Green, and we're a point away from being deadlocked. Snap spot, kick is up. Kick is good. Sevens are wild here in Williamsport. Let's take a break. 3:50 to go in the first.
Caught the opening play and all the way for a touchdown.
Hi, this is Chuck Cruz, head coach of the Williamsport Millionaires, and you just witnessed another Park Pizza touchdown.
I'm Adam, at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie. And we have a lot full brand new Chevrolets and pristine pre-owned vehicles. We've been stocking up on top quality, low mileage, local pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. We currently have 175 pre-owned vehicles on the lot in great condition. We have low rates, a great selection, and your trade-in value has never been higher. Stop in today or check us out online at blazealexanderchevy.com, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
All right, we're back here, and Williamsport goes deep on 3rd and 12, 39 yards out. DJ Green pulls it in for the touchdown. Looks like that's his first touchdown of the year, Coach.
Yep, take a lot of those. Boy, very impressed by Whaley to have his head up, looking down the field to see that.
Ball is batted around and now fielded at the 15 to the 20, and he'll get his head across. That was Armando. And Dallas will have their second possession. Good start to this one, Coach.
I'll say, I don't want to say track meet just yet, but it just might be. Because we've had a little bit of everything, right? Some big plays. We still have 3:42 left in the first quarter, Mr. Bowe. Dallas now with a little bit of confusion on the sideline. Coach Manella's got the play in.
The play came in late. It doesn't look like Widger runs to the sidelines. You should be happy about that, Coach. Baxton and I, one receiver, double tight end set. Widger, a little play action, back to pass, looks, passes, caught up at the 50-yard line. That's Pachuski.
Yeah, and they hurt Williamsport with that earlier, a form of it in a slant, but now he breaks it back side out on a flag pattern, and Williamsport's corner froze for a second on the play action. Big play.
We got a flag. There's called an ineligible man downfield. This is going to come back.
That's going to hurt Dallas. Coach Manella does not agree. Would like to know who it is.
Well, I'll tell you what. Widger really with a strong arm there. Threw the ball all the way across the field. Pachuski laid out for that one. And this receiving core for the Mountaineers is really strong.
They are. As we talked earlier, you said the Spanish Armada, but, we often kid around about the law firm of Armando, Lewis, and Delgadio, or Peters, Armando, Pacheski, even Farrell's gotten into it a little bit. As we said earlier, they like to run the ball, but they also like to wing it around the park a little bit, and they've done it so far tonight. They haven't hesitated. Very impressed with how they're keeping Williamsport off balance with their formations.
And they're going to put them back behind the sticks. It's going to be 1st and 15 now. Ball back to the 15-yard line. One of our sponsors, Rhode Armel Insurance. Rennie does so much for the local athletes. Want to thank him for sponsoring, as always, on Webb Weekly Live. We will have the Rhode Armel player of the game also at the end of the night. We will select it.
Coach Stilljohn a little bit on the other side of the field. Not happy at all with that play call. But sometimes, Paul, when you run a lot of play action off of blast look, your linemen sometimes get a little bit confused because they're taught to fire out as if they're run blocking.
And it's easy to get someone downfield like that. And
exactly.
They're going to go 3 wide as they're behind the sticks here. Widger back to pass, looked under pressure, throws over the middle for Farrell, overshot him. Up at the 45-yard, and there was 4 millionaires right in that vicinity.
There were, but he still had a little bit of a step, and he just ran a seam pattern.
Well, we talked about the coach down on the field. Williamsport has been susceptible to that middle of the field. We've seen them all year allow big plays right down the seam there.
Correct, and I'm sure their coaches have coached of, as long as that quarterback has the ball, continue to get depth.
It's going to be 2nd down now and 15. Widger now rolling, still rolling. Got a man down there. It is caught down at the 45-yard line. Pachuski had to wait for it.
And Paul, that play action is freezing Williamsport's secondary. And your corners and safeties have to respect that to a certain degree, but they can't put their feet, as what we used to say in cement. They have to keep getting depth, and they've got to play and respect the pass first.
That's going to be a first down now, down at the Millionaire 45. Big play for the Mountaineers. 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Backs in a straight I formation, handoff to the up back. And he barrels ahead for about 4.
Correct. Quick trap by Dallas on that play.
37, the ball carrier.
Dylan Geske, a freshman, 5'11", 185 pounds. Someone to keep an eye on as he comes trotting out. And it is refreshing to see a quarterback not run 8 miles during the football game. As Paul Bowe knows, and he alluded to earlier, one of my few pet peeves.
Few. Coach only has a few pet peeves. Cam shaking his head over here. All right, here we go. Second down and 7. 2 minutes even to go in the first quarter. 3 wide for the Mountaineers. Widra back to pass, straight drop, under pressure, steps up, puts it on his hip. He has a running room to the 40, 20, 30, 25, and steps out about the 22-yard line.
Run out of bounds by Riley Bauer. And again, I hope we can get a look at this because you're going to see the entire right side of Williamsport's defense.
Let's take a look at our King Kong in replay.
The entire right side, Nyreek gets collapsed down in, and there's nothing but green space for Widra, and he's a senior. He knows when to take it, and he did. Big gain for the Mountaineers. Big plays all over the place so far, Paul.
Down to about the 24, I stand corrected. 3 wide now for the Mountaineers. And flags fly, whistles blow.
I think Dallas called a timeout.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
This is Scott here from Park Pete's in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
All right, we're back here. Jackson Widra 4 for 6 in his first quarter, 66 yards, doing some damage also on the ground with his legs.
And they're really spreading Williamsport out by formation.
Widra under pressure, steps up, now still rolling. And he's made about 3 yards out of nothing there, Coach.
At least that, maybe 5, Paul. And again, the same situation. And defensively, when your defensive end is continually getting caught inside, somebody should be there to replace him on the outside, an outside backer, if you will. And it's just not the case. Williamsport's getting some decent pressure, but they're not staying in their rush lanes, and Widra's just taking advantage of it. That's a 6-yard gain. They should have had him for a sack.
Second down and 5 now. Ball at the 19-yard line. Dallas moving again. 1:40 to go, first quarter. Widra under center. I think Williamsport moved.
They did in the interior.
And that's going to be a first down. Close to it.
We got Charles Cruz coming into the game for Austin Best at a down tackle. That's going to give the Mountaineers a first down, I believe, Paul. They need to make something happen defensively.
They had him pinned behind the sticks in a big play that was nullified, and then the second big play that connected to Pachuski. Backs I formation. Play action again. Little screen pass out of the backfield is complete.
It is caught, and now if you should have any linemen downfield, that would be the play.
Because there is a flag. Yeah, there is a flag that came down.
That pass was not caught behind the line of scrimmage. Therefore, the lineman's not allowed to go downfield.
Correct.
Which he did. Now, let's see if they caught it or not.
Well, he put that off the lineman's shoulder. That's going to be against Dallas, and there it is, an eligible man downfield. And they're going to move him back.
Yeah, and could have been men.
It could have been plural.
I think it may have been plural.
Well, thanks for everyone tuning in on Webb Weekly Live, watching the game. I'm not going to give a shout-out back home in Dallas. I spent a lot of time up there over the years. Luke Malonis is watching back home. His grandson, Matt Jesse, number 16, playing, 32 tackles on the year. Glad to see Cool Hand Luke listening to the game on Webb Weekly Live. And right up the middle, nothing doing.
Quick trap play again. Dallas has run that a couple of times this evening. Millionaires up to the task, and Mr. Reliable getting off the pile, Sebastian Robinson, for the Millionaires, who we'll usually call 4 or 5 times tonight at least. And this is a big down. Williamsport's been hurt either with the scramble, the slant, or the double move so far on these second and longs.
Second down and 14. Wydra back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle, passes incomplete as he rocketed a bullet.
I think he was looking for Armando again on that quick post or slant, and he was open briefly. Big down now.
I think Wydra just missed him. He should have threw that when he was at about the 5-yard line. Waited a little long. He got it there. He has a strong enough arm, but it was just a little too late, and it floated over his head as Rocco couldn't pull it down. Now 3rd and 14, ball at the 18-yard line. Last 44 seconds of the first quarter. We're deadlocked here at 7 in a well-played first quarter by both teams.
And this is the interesting part of football, you know, from the X and O factor here. What's Coach Manello going to do? Is he going to try and go for the end zone or get a little bit back?
Wydra back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, passes. Almost caught, bobbled, incomplete, as it was in and out of the hands of Pachuski, excuse me.
And he's looking for those triad of receivers, but that was a bang play. I thought for a second Marone came up with an interception.
It was almost picked as he flashed across there, and that could have been the distraction that Zach took his eyes off the ball.
Yeah, Pachuski's usually very reliable. He comes in tonight, 11 receptions, 149 yards, 1 TD, averaging 13 and a half yards every time he catches the ball. Here it is, Paul, 4th down.
4th down and 14, ball at the 18-yard line. They're going for Wydra. Straight drop, looks over the middle, throws post pattern in the end zone, incomplete.
I had Pachuski. Was that Balesta or Pachuski? It's hard to see those Columbia blue numbers from up here, but.
And hey, the Williamsport, they got their stop, and they will take over as they turn the ball over on downs, but another good throw by Jackson Wydra.
He's been on the money. Very impressed with his arm. That's 3 quarterbacks, including the 2 last week, that put on a little bit of a show tossing the ball around.
34 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Williamsport will take over at their 18-yard line. Moses in at tailback. Whaley's going to take this one from under center. Play action, Whaley rolling, throws, passes, picked off.
He may take it in. Pachuski's going to score.
Pachuski pick 6, 18 yards out, and he stepped right in front of the receiver. Cam, let's take a look at that.
He did, and he saw this all the way, and I don't think George saw him. You're going to see him step right in front right there. He actually had a 3 or 4 yard head start on that and then takes it into the end zone. So after a big defensive stop, Millionaires turn around on the pick 6, and Jace Chopiak will be attempting his 2nd PAT of the evening.
Chopiak on for the extra point. Out of the hold of Wydra. Snap is down, lace is spun, kick is high, and it is good.
That was almost a spot. That looked more like a punt than it did a kickoff for extra point. But hey, you know what? Guess what?
As long as it went through the uprights. Let's take a break. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dallas leads 14-7.
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews with live crew.
All right, we're back here, and another squib kick there, fielded by a millionaire. And they're going to have good field position again, up close to the 40, about the 38. Couldn't see who grabbed
I think that was
one.
Yasir Slaughter, 18, I believe, Paul, but I could be wrong.
That is 12, Santino
12,
White.
There we go, Santino White off the pile.
He's in at wide receiver tonight. A lot of changes for this millionaire team. We entitled this, like I said, New Faces, New Places.
Yeah, when we came in tonight, we saw almost as many millionaires in their jerseys than the ones that were dressed.
Yeah, in the press box. A lot of them sitting around talking to Jameer Harden, says he'll be back next week.
Well, most of them will be. That's the good news.
Millionaire's going to spread the field now. Nope, they're going to tuck back in. You'll watch the H-back there. Robinson, he moved before the snap, and there's flags are going to fly.
I believe that's going to be a false start. Williamsport was all discombobulated.
How important, Coach, is this drive for the Millionaires?
Well, I think it's really important for a couple reasons. One, they need to establish something offensively, and two, they need to keep Dallas's offense off the field.
And their defense, because their defense is tired. 1st and 15 now as they go back behind the sticks. Last 18 seconds of the first quarter. Whaley from the gun. Whoa, high snap and fielded by Moses. Back at the 15, nowhere to go. And he's hemmed in at the 20, and a big, big loss on the play there as the first quarter is going to come to an end here.
You know, and again, you've got a new center. Charles Cruz is playing center tonight out of necessity because of the injuries, so.
All right, let's take a break. End of one here. 14-7, Dallas leads.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
All right, we're back here at Williamsport. 1 quarter in the books, 14-7. Mountaineers lead, but Williamsport facing a long, long 2nd and 28.
Boy, when you look in your play catalog, Paul, there's not a whole lot that you're going to call here that's going to surprise any good defensive team. We've got tonight for the Millionaires Atkins, Mullen, Cruz at center, Waylon Dauber, a sophomore, Dakota Hamilton, and Sebastian Robinson at tight end for the Millionaires offensively.
Frankie Marone checking in now at wide receiver, bottom of your screen. Whaley, handoff to Moses. And there's another flag coming in.
I think we're going to get a hold on the perimeter of Williamsport. Somebody in the receiving corps doing what they weren't supposed to. And, boy, if I'm Dallas, I don't take this.
I was going to say, you might even decline it here. It's going to be 3rd and a country mile.
And Coach Manella emphatically waves it off.
3rd and 28 now here. And if you're Williamsport, you don't want to make that cardinal sin here. You don't want to make that big mistake back this much in your own end. Maybe something safe, maybe a screen pass here, maybe a draw play even. Just punt it out of here and take your chances and live the fight another day.
I'm going to go with the blast play or a toss, see if an athlete can break something. But other than that, I'm with you, Paul. It's early in the game.
Even a counter give, one of those. 3rd down and 28 now. Whaley rolling to his right, still rolling, passes incomplete, intended for Slaughter, and another flag goes down. And a lot of laundry on the field, Coach.
As of late, there is. We started off fairly well, but now it's a who's who of penalties.
It's going to be against Dallas.
Was there a hold downfield, or I didn't see anything
Somebody
egregious.
might have held the back coming out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they're going to call.
Well, now it's 3rd and about 20. A little bit more manageable. I'm surprised Williamsport rolled out and through, to be honest.
I am too. 3rd down and 18 to be exact, 11:33 to go in the first half. On homecoming night here in Williamsport. Glad to see everybody out. Yep, beautiful evening for football. Back to pass, under pressure, steps up. Now he's under pressure, spins, still on his feet. Whaley doing his best Houdini act, and he is down at the 28-yard line and all that, and he only lost a yard. But George really tried to make something out of nothing, and everything broke down. And
well, when you've got 3rd and that long, and you're a defensive lineman, you pin your ears back, and that's exactly what Dallas defensive front did. And they were on him in a hurry, and I just kept hoping he got out of it healthy and didn't turn the ball over. Connor Poole back to punt for the Millionaires. Good punt.
Soccer player boots it away. Takes a nice Millionaire roll.
Yeah, Pacheski was wise to let that go. He wasn't in it. And then, I don't know.
I think he maybe thought Williamsport was going to pick it up and he could have slapped it out of their hands.
I don't know. Well, the last time we were here, we saw something very similar in the Central Mountain game. Am I correct?
Yes.
We were shaking our heads over that one.
Dallas is going to be back at their 17-yard line.
No, this certainly hasn't stopped them from airing the ball out on play action. And Coach Manella and his staff must have seen something during the week in film study, because they are really attacking Williamsport's secondary tonight.
Danville leads Montoursville 7-0. A score there from Tony Birch over there. It's also giving us a Jersey Shore score. 7-0 over Shamokin. And Weiser's under center. Handoff. Armando to the outside. Gets the corner and more. Down to sidelines. Cuts back across the 40 and up to the 44-yard line.
We're going to take a look at this again. This is that play where he can either take it inside or outside, and he starts, reads it, has the whole corner, bad angle by Whaley, good block on the corner by Pacheski, and he's off and running. Big gain for the Mountaineers. And your defensive end and outside backer have to work in tandem to shut down that running lane, Paul. They can't commit one way or the other because the back is going to cut opposite off of their moves.
Wydra back to pass. There's that little bubble screen again. That is Pacheski. Pass is complete down to the 48-yard line, and he'll be close, about 2 yards short of the first down. Safe passes by Jackson Wydra.
And he's right on the money, Paul. I mean, they're right where they need to be in the correct spot. Very impressed so far with the Mountaineers. 2nd and 1. Great time for play action, anything you want to do here.
Pacheski, 2 catches, 45 yards. Actually, 3 for 54 right now. And the interception for a touchdown, so he's having a game. Wydra under center. Another play action, rolling to his right, still rolling, has the ball on his hip, turns it up, squares his shoulders, first down, and he is tackled out of bounds by Alonzo Rice.
Correct. Now they played that better. Cruz did a little bit better job with maintaining some leverage and good coverage in the back end by the Millionaires, but not enough. First down for the Mountaineers.
Move the sticks, 9 minutes to go, even in the second quarter. 14-7. Mountaineers lead, and they have the ball at the Millionaire 44-yard line.
Dallas coming in tonight averaging almost 18 points a game, 200 yards per game. But, boy, they don't look like that offensively tonight, do they?
No, backs in an I formation. Wydra under center. 2 receivers set, handoff up the middle. That's Balesta.
That's a 5-yard gain. It's been the story of the night. Their first down gains have really put Williamsport in a bad position defensively and a great position if you're Dallas calling the plays because you have anything at your fingertips.
Yeah, ball right at the nose of the ball, right at the 40-yard line. 8:37 to go in the half. Dallas leads 14-7. Second down and 6 now. Big defensive stand here for the Millionaires if you're a Millionaire fan. They're going to spread it out 3 wide. Wydra back to pass. Looks, steps up, throws the screen pass out of the backfield. Pass is complete.
It's going to come back, though, Paul. He's going to take it down and score, but I believe this is coming back with either a low block.
Armando in for the touchdown from 40 yards out, but
or a block in the back. That's where it usually is.
24 for Dallas, slow to get up.
Yeah, maybe something happened with
and
him.
That's Joe Peters, the leading receiver. It's going to be a touchdown.
It is. It's on Williamsport. There you go. Paul, I was looking down at my stats. What was the call? Did you see it?
It was a screen pass to Armando.
No, I mean the penalty on Williamsport. Was it a
defensive
hold or interference or defensive holding? All right, there you go. There you have it.
Yeah, I was updating the score sheet here. I apologize.
And what Coach Cruz didn't want to happen is happening. Now his makeshift Millionaires are down
20-7. Point after will be 21.
And Chopiak has been pretty automatic this year.
Chopiak snap, spot, kick, up, line, drive, up through the middle.
And, of course, I hex him. There's the second miss of the year.
That was low and did not get over the crossbar. Miss extra point. Let's take a break. We'll be back to Williamsport. 20-7. Dallas leads.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
All right, we're back here, and Coach, they will be kicking off in the 45-yard line of Williamsport. And a high kick, and that is into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Something I don't think you'd wanted to kick it that far.
No, they've squibbed everything else, so now you would think, why not squib it from there, But they did not. They chose not to, and without sounding totally ridiculous, this is a huge drive and a huge possession for Williamsport.
Williamsport's going to come out 4 wide. Whaley's going to operate from the gun. Another high snap. Whaley calls his own number, keeps it, puts his head down, and gets about 3 yards.
He did, but if we can watch this again, there's nobody to block Dallas's linebacker. If you watch, he comes totally clean. Nobody gets a hat on him. There he is, makes the play. You've got to account for him somehow, some way. That's too easy.
Second down and 7 now, 7:36 to go.
And that's Jake Delgadio, by the way, who's had a lot of big plays defensively.
Whaley from the pistol. Handoff. Legier straight ahead, and he's going to get about 3 again. It's going to bring up 3rd and maybe 4.
He did, and defensive end David Biscontini came down and really forced the issue. Almost tackled him in the backfield.
Big 3rd down for the Millionaires. Ball at their own 26-yard line, 7:05.
It is, and as you've stated, their defense has been on the field almost the entirety of this whole half.
They're going to call a timeout here. Let's take a break also. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture.
We're back here, 3rd down and 5, they're going to call it. Up the middle and straight ahead goes Whaley.
For a Millionaire first down, and it's good to see Mr. Whaley get the ball. We sort of lost track of him a little bit there.
He had 3 carries, 11 yards before this drive. First down and 10 for the Millionaires. Ball now at the 31-yard line. Whaley once again from the gun. Another high snap. Corrals it down. Now cuts it back. Has a hole. Turns it up, and a first down for the Millionaires. We're right at the sticks.
Great vision by George on that play. It initially was to take it left. Dallas did an outstanding job of keeping leverage, and he cut it all the way back across the field. And as you've heard announcers say, that's something you don't teach. That's athletic ability right there. .550 and running here in the first half. If Williamsport can get any kind of a score here, Paul, it would be a positive to start the 3rd quarter.
George has 4 carries, 26 yards in the first half. Handoff to Legier, and he just powers his way.
Yeah, he was met at the line of scrimmage. He's got a 4-yard gain out of that, or pretty close to it. Strong runner.
6 carries, 20 yards now for Whaley. Legier. .5:13 to go, clock running. 2nd down and 3. 2nd and 7, excuse me. Scoreboard operator has 2nd and 3. 2nd and 7. In motion is White. Handoff again. Up the middle, big hole, flags
They're
fly.
going to get a hold on Williamsport, unfortunately. But, boy, he runs very decisive.
Yeah,
Decisively, excuse me.
He hits that hole hard.
And once again, self-inflicted wounds by the Millionaires are putting themselves in a bad offensive position.
Over in Loyalsock Township, Troy and Loyalsock are deadlocked at 7 in the 2nd quarter.
The Trojans of Troy.
Off to a good start, 4-1 this season.
That they are. Wonder if they're still running the triple option. A little familiar with Troy, Paul.
Yes, coach, former coach there.
Yep, first 7 years of my teaching career. Great kids.
2nd and 21 now as Williamsport pushed way back. Whaley, high snap again from the gun. Keeps it again, tries to get to the outside, stiff arms a man and hit really close to the boundary there. And
that he did, and that could have probably gone for even more yards, but the snap was a little bit high and it discombobulated the synchronicity of the play.
4:36 to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 here for the Millionaires.
Clock stop, Paul. They've got 2 timeouts left. Big down.
Marone now lined up at tight end. 3 wide for the Millionaires. Whaley under pressure, steps up now, throws deep, has a man, open. Slaughter open at the 15, he's got it, and falls down at the 10-yard line. I'm surprised there was not a flag on that one, Coach. Let's wind that back, Cam.
Oh, no, we're going to be able to, there we go.
He got it back here. Whaley bought all kind of time there as Slaughter just went straight down the field. Under pressure,
maybe a tad early, but
stepped up.
But again, look at how Dallas' secondary's chasing. That tells me they're flat-footed and watching, and you can't stop. When quarterback has the ball, you got to keep getting depth.
Big play, Whaley calls his own number to the outside and turns it up and got a couple yards there. Good run on 1st down by George. And he's going to be inside the 10. They can get another 1st down about the 4-yard line. The ball's going to be at the 8 where they mark it. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. 3:43 to go in a crucial drive for the Millionaires here, Coach.
That it is, and time is not an issue. You've got plenty of time. You've got 2 timeouts left, so make sure everybody's on the same page. The last thing you want here is a turnover.
Whaley from the pistol. Hand off to Legier, straight up the middle, running hard.
Oh, no one's tackling.
Stepping right into the end zone from 8 yards out. Legier Whaley powers his way in.
And they ran over Atkins and Andre Mullen and Cruz at center. And, boy, they made that look easy on that play. He gets ahead of steam. One person's not bringing him down.
Whaley now 7 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Poole's going to come on for the point after. Remember that missed extra point. That could loom large later in the game.
Yeah, and just something to make a note of. The holder is Frankie Marone. Just in case down the line tonight. Because I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of scores in this game.
And they're going to have to reset the play clock here, and now they do. Poole on for the point after. Out of the hold of Marone. Snap spot, laces spun, kick is up, kick is good. 20-14, 3:37 to go. We'll be back to STA Stadium.
Caught the opening play and all the way for a touchdown.
Hi, this is Chuck Cruz, head coach of the Williamsport Millionaires, and you just witnessed another Park Pizza touchdown.
Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
All right, we're back here. A Park Pizza touchdown on the board. Legier Whaley from 8 yards out, and the Millionaires within 6 with 3:37 to go here before the half. Coach, good drive by the Millionaires. I heard you say it in the break. Pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball. 23, 23, 23.
Well, I think it does a couple things. I mean, you know, it gets that offensive line where you've got some people playing out of position, gives them a chance to gel a little bit. And I'm going to tell you, Legier is a power runner.
Yeah.
He is going to get you positive yardage. He gets north and south. Listen, I'm not saying don't throw the ball at all, but you've got a good threat there.
Poole is going to kick it away, and it's fielded up at the 15. Across the 20, nice move, cuts back.
Armando's got some room now.
Spinning around and up to the 40. Good field position for the Mountaineers. A lot of time left.
Yeah, Williamsport had a shot at him way back at about the 20-yard line, and the defender for the Millionaires got flat-footed. And Armando, who's been around the block a couple times, made him pay. So that offensive line for Dallas, Alan Schultz, Fennel, Shearer, and Colby Kleintaub have, I think, done a nice job tonight against the Millionaire defense.
No, absolutely. They've controlled the line of scrimmage.
We'll see if Dallas comes back to Fennel at all on that seam pass for the tight end.
Back to pass, play action, looks, throws, wants it all. Down the sidelines, incomplete, intended for Pachuski.
Yeah, that time nothing doing. Williamsport had good coverage. DJ Green. I was waiting for you to say something, one of your lines like stuck to him like gum or something like that. And, you know, I'm just not going to do that. I don't have your wit.
Second down and 10, 3:19 to go before the half. Backs in an I formation. Two receivers to the top of your screen. Weiger will take this one from the center. Another play action. Rolling to his right. Rolls, throws, passes. Caught. That's Peters. That's his first reception of the ball game. The leading receiver for this Mountaineer team. He took a lick.
He did, and he was rudely welcomed to STA Stadium.
But we saw him hobble off on that touchdown run by Armando. And that's Joe's first catch of the game. Good looking 5'10", 150-pound junior.
Yeah, Dallas has a nice sprinkling of underclassmen, and they're going to make some noise in the WVC here. Not only the rest of this year, but I think in the years to come. Rich Manella, outstanding football coach. Of course, started the program at King's College years back.
Two receivers to the bottom of your screen. Wydra under center again, handoff. Powerful running there as he burrows his way down to the 40.
And there's that choice play again for Dallas. They've run that several times tonight, and this time they ran it to the inside.
That was Balesta on the carry, and we're going to have an officials timeout as we have an injured Mountaineer on the field.
And Dallas has a nice 1-2 changeup with Parker Balesta, the junior, and Armando, the senior. You know, who have had the bulk of the carries for the Mountaineer ground game this season. But that's a nice changeup.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was talking with Rich before the game a little bit, way back in the 90s when he first started at Kings.
No, absolutely, and don't forget, at the end of the game, we'll be picking our Road Armor Insurance Player of the Game. Rennie does so much for the local athletes. All your insurance needs at the Road Armor Agency. And we're going to take a break here. Everybody's out on the field here. It might be a little longer, Cam. Let's take us to break here. We'll be back for the final 2:18.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Hi, this is Scott here from Park Pete's in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
All right, we're back here at SDA Stadium. 2nd down and 3, 2:06 to go. As the injured Mountaineer walked off the field on his own power, which is always good. There's Ballesta, and he's going to have a first down.
Just over the line to gain. Dallas has 2 timeouts left, the clock running, 1:48. And still lots of time for them yet.
Three wide here for the Mountaineers. 1:27 to go. Weiger straight drop pass. Back pass is caught. That Peters again. Yep.
Yeah, it's a timing pattern, and they took advantage of a soft coverage. Got some yardage, and more importantly for Dallas, stopped the clock.
Yeah, 1:22 to go, and 2nd down and 6. I've not seen 2nd and 6. Roger back to pass, looks quick slant over the middle. Armando has it and now spins, makes one man miss, bounces to the outside. Nice tackle there. 42 for Williamsport.
And I think Dallas contemplating a timeout, but boy, all they're doing is running and finding the soft zones in between the linebackers, and Wydra has just been on target in those intermediate passes the entire evening. Dallas choosing not to take a timeout, Paul. We're under a minute.
Bauer with a big stick there, number 42. 3 wide here for the Mountaineers. Wydra from the gun. Inside handoff. Ballesta up the middle and was barely touched. Almost got a first down there before he was. Ball down to the 12-yard line, 42 seconds to go. Clock will stop until they move the sticks, and Dallas will take a timeout. 30-second break. Let's take one also. We'll be back.
Aubrey Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
All right, welcome back here to SDA Stadium. 1st down and 10 for the Mountaineers at the Williamsport 12-yard line, Coach. 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, and plenty of time for Dallas, still with the timeout left to run their complement of plays. And we haven't seen a bubble screen or that quick slip screen in a while. So let's see if the numbers are good for the Mountaineers
Back
to run
to pass. Wydra under pressure, throws an out, incomplete. Good defense by Bauer.
Yeah, Cruz was all over him, and I believe that's the first time tonight Wydra had someone in his face, and you saw how it affected his throw. Makes a big difference when you're under some pressure.
Bless the lone setback. Wydra from the gun again. Straight drop, under pressure, now flanked out. Looks, going to put it on his hip again. He's going to turn it up, and he big hit down at the 4-yard line.
Yeah.
But again, running room, Coach.
He did. Again, there's nobody out there for contain. Charles is doing his best. He's a little bit tired, man. He's got his hands on his hips. He's been chasing him the last couple plays. And Dallas has got about a 3rd and a long 2, I think, Paul.
Yeah, ball's at the 4-yard line.
28 seconds left. He and Nyreek are going to swap spots along the line.
And Williamsport's going to take a timeout here.
And that might not be a bad call. They're a little bit winded. They've been on the field most of the first half.
And Williamsport will receive the second half kick. So this is big here if they can hold them to even a field goal attempt.
Absolutely.
So 3rd down and 1, we're going to call it, Coach. We're going to keep the ball on the ground here as Dallas still has 1 timeout.
That they doing some animation down on the sideline with Williamsport's coaches. I don't think they're really happy defensive line-wise with a couple of things, and hopefully they'll get that worked out during the timeout. And this is a big down.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're not in a good spot angle-wise for the field goal. Distance isn't the issue, it's the angle. So are you going to run something to the left to try and get a better angle, and maybe, you don't get the first down, you kick. We'll see.
Wydra from the gun. Balesta. Hand off to Balesta, straight up the middle, and he is short of the goal line, but he is going to have a first down.
And Dallas has to hurry up here. They're not going to take a timeout. The clock has just restarted. Maybe he'll clock it.
And that's exactly what he does. 18 seconds to go.
Well, you're down that close. You can afford to lose it. 1 down.
So the ball is at the 2-yard line. 18 seconds to go. Dallas leads by 6.
And Coach Manella choosing to keep that timeout in his back pocket, which is wise.
Yeah, I mean, you still have your full playbook. You have a timeout. You have 18 seconds. See if they come out with a tight formation here. They still have 2 wide to top it now. Wydra motions
they got to take a timeout. Coach not happy. They had issues with their formations, and that's why you save the timeout. But I don't think this is when he ideally wanted to use it.
Yeah, let's take a break. We'll be back. 30-second timeout.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyalsock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next new or used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Louisville.
All right, we're back here. 2nd down, ball at the 2-yard line. Wydra on the bootleg, trying to go and stretches for the pylon.
No, he didn't make it.
No, he's in.
He's in. Boy, I thought they knocked him out
hurt.
before it. Yeah, he took an awful shot. And Dallas players are calling the trainers down.
He took a big shot here.
Well,
one referee signaled touchdown.
I know. Cam, can we see that again by any chance? I don't know if we can get that. I thought he was short.
I think he got the ball over the plane as he stretched it out.
He's feeling it. Let's see here on the replay.
Oh, man, big hit by Sebastian Robinson.
And a clean hit.
Yeah.
He's feeling it. So.
And Wydra is the holder. And you can see him holding his left arm.
Mm-hmm. He's going to feel that for a while.
Snap, spot, kick is up. Kick is good. 13 seconds to go in a half. 27-14. Dallas leads.
get it done, improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transitional sprints, all ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMass.
All right, we're back here at STA Stadium. 13 seconds to go in the first half. 27-14, the Mountaineers lead the Millionaires. Coach, a lot of offense in this game.
Absolutely.
There's the squib kick. Picked up by DJ Green to the 30. We saw him return one for a touchdown last year.
Yeah, he got tripped up. He may have had a big return there, but
7 seconds to go. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Take a knee, go in and make your adjustments. You're certainly in the ball game,
yeah,
especially since you get the ball to start the third quarter. But, boy, that hurt if you're a Williamsport fan. And, of course, if you're a Dallas fan, you're thrilled.
I mean, Dallas has not punted, I believe, tonight.
They have not, that I recall. They have had excellent success on first down the entire evening.
And they are going to take a knee. And that's the end of the first half here from STA Stadium. Dallas 27, Williamsport 14.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
Aubrey Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyal Sock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
And Queen. The first homecoming queen nominee is Matea Dietrich. Matea is the daughter of Jeremy and Shanna Dietrich. She's been a part of the varsity soccer and softball teams here at the high school for all of her 4 years. Matea is a member of the class of 2022 Executive Board as well as the National Honor Society. She plans to attend Penn State University in the fall to major in elementary education. Escorting Matea is Roman Moreau, the son of Chris and Jenna Moreau. Roman has been a 4-year varsity wrestler, 3-year varsity starter for the football team. Along with his athletics, Roman is on the class of 2022 Executive Board and also a member of the National Honor Society. After graduation, Roman plans to attend college as it gears toward a degree in the health field. Our next candidate for homecoming queen is Amber Hicks, daughter of Ken and Kathy Hicks. Amber has a passion for music, as she is a recurring member of Les Chanteuses and loves to participate in musicals here at the high school. Amber has danced at St. John's School of the Arts for many years and is preparing for her last Nutcracker performance in December. Besides her musical talent, Amber is part of the class of 2022 Executive Board. Her plans in the fall of 2022 are to attend Penn College with a major in dental hygiene. Escorting Amber is Charles Cruz. Cruz is the son of Chuck and Clara Cruz. Charles has made a huge impact for the football team in his leadership role as a team captain. He's been a 3-year starter for the football team, a 4-year starter for the wrestling team. After high school, Charles plans to attend college to earn a degree in criminal justice. Up next is Kendall Kelly. Kendall is the daughter of Todd and Sue Kelly. A very active member for the class of 2022 Executive Board, Kendall serves as Vice President. In addition to competing for the Marching Millionaires and Odyssey of the Mind, she's part of the women's choir group Les Chanteuses and participates in musicals at the high school. Next fall, Kendall would like to attend Penn State University and study biology, with hopes to go to medical school after earning her undergraduate degree. Kendall's escort is Keegan Vanderlyn. Keegan is the son of Abby Vanderlyn. He's participated in varsity track and cross country over his years at the high school. Keegan sits first chair in the cello section, just as he has since he began playing in elementary school. He enjoys being a mentor to kids through teaching skiing lessons at Ski Sawmill in the wintertime. Next year, Keegan would like to attend college and is undecided on his major. Next homecoming queen candidate is Violet Kelly. Violet is the daughter of Nick and Jamie Kelly. Her leadership can be seen on the softball field as well as the volleyball court as a varsity athlete during her 4 years at the high school. Violet is member of the class of 2022 Executive Board as well as National Honor Society. Her musical talents were showcased in the musicals Mamma Mia and Beauty and the Beast, as well as her contribution to Les Chanteuses. After graduation, Violet plans to attend Slippery Rock University to major in secondary English education. Escorting Violet tonight is Avery Campbell. Avery is the son of Albert and Andrea Campbell. He's been a varsity starter for the football team as well as senior captain. Avery has also participated in varsity track and field at the thrower. Not only does Avery succeed in athletics, but also on the stage. He's part of the elite orchestra, St. Fionnetta, and has participated in many theater programs and shows over the years. Avery has committed to Carnegie Mellon University to play football and run track, majoring in economics and mathematical sciences. Karina Mati is the next homecoming queen nominee. Karina is the daughter of Nicole Barrett. She's an important part of the varsity cross-country team as a team captain. Karina also participates in varsity indoor and outdoor track and field. She's a member of the class of 2022 Executive Board and National Honor Society. She's an activist in the community for the SAD Club, Students Against Destructive Decisions. Karina plans to attend college next year to major in pre-medical sciences. Escorting Karina is Mr. Millionaire in place of Jeffrey J.J. Beagle, who couldn't be here tonight. Jeffrey is the son of Jeff and Jocelyn Beagle. He's become a crucial part of the high school basketball team over the past 4 years, perhaps due to his 6'4" height. His passion and love for basketball are noticeable, as his goal in the future is to make a career out of basketball, whether as an athletic trainer, coach, or playing professional basketball. Jeffrey's plans in the fall are to study exercise science as he begins the journey to becoming a personal trainer. The next homecoming queen candidate is Keegan Whiting. Keegan is the daughter of Patrick and Trisha Whiting. Not only is Keegan a leader as president for the class of 2022, but she's a leader in the community as a member of the COVID-19 task force. She carries her smile into the audience in strolling swing games and a for the fans at her tennis matches. Kitty is part of the Model UN Con team at WAHS and also a member of the National Honor Society. Keegan hopes to attend a school abroad in the fall of 2022 to major in philosophy and sociology. Keegan is supported by Bilal El-Ayoubi. Bilal is the son of Tariq El-Ayoubi and Asma Fade Bilal. Is continually active in clubs here at the high school as he excels in his role of president to the Model UN Con and webmaster to the Key Club. He's a member of the Marching Millionaires, Fun Ensemble, as well as Without a Cue, and anything musical opportunities the high school offers. Bilal has also worked to become a certified EMT and volunteers at the Old Lycoming Fire Company. He plans to attend the University of Pennsylvania after graduation to study neuroscience. Our final homecoming queen nominee is Maddie Schaefer. Maddie is the daughter of Tess Snyder. She's an active member for the class of 2022 Executive Board as well as Key Club. Maddie has been a vital runner to the outdoor and indoor track teams throughout her years at the high school. She's also a member of the National Honor Society. Maddie plans for college next year to study engineering. Escorting Maddie is Xavier Taylor. Xavier is the son of Megan Collins. He's an all-around varsity athlete, whether it's on the golf course, the basketball court, or the baseball field. His leadership and dedication have been reflected through his years here at the high school. Xavier is also a member of the class of 2022 Executive Board, as well as the National Honor Society. He plans to attend college after graduation in a major of economics. Congratulations to our 2021-2022 homecoming court. And this year's homecoming queen is Myla Kelly. And joining her as the homecoming king is Bilal El-Ayoubi. Congratulations once again to our homecoming court as well as our king and queen. Thank you for all of your support and go Millionaires! Ladies and gentlemen, we have tonight's winning 50-50 ticket. That winning 50-50 ticket number is a pink ticket. The winning number is 389938. 389938. If you have winning ticket number 389938, you can claim your jackpot at the football booster table here on the east side of the stadium. Now winning number once again, the pink ticket, 389938.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do, We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
Tonight the band will be performing their 2021 show featuring Kings and Queens by Ava Max, Dance Monkey by Tones and I, and Megalovania from the game Undertale. Let's hear a big round of applause for the pride of the Back Mountain, the Dallas High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas High School Marching Band.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
All right, we're back here at STA Stadium. We are at the half, 27-14. The Mountaineers from Dallas lead. Coach, Williamsport had a big stop there at the end of the half that they really, really needed, and Dallas punched the ball in and pushed the lead back up to 13 as we are at the break.
They did. They had just gained some momentum. Had scored and got things back under control, and then Dallas did what Dallas did the whole first half, which is hog the clock a little bit and make great gains on first down.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a half of big plays for Williamsport that's kept them in the ball game here. For Williamsport, George Whaley, 4 of 5 passing, 67 yards. He did have that pick 6, but he also does have a touchdown. Running 6 carries for 42 yards. Legier Whaley, 7 carries, 32 yards, including an 8-yard touchdown run. He's been really tough to bring down.
He has, and we'll see if Williamsport gets him a little bit more involved in the game. I don't know if it's still early. They get the ball to start, so I certainly don't think it's panic time, but boy, I'd like to see them get him a little bit more involved in the offense.
And give them a heavy dose of Legier Whaley to start the third quarter. On the receiving end, DJ Green, 3 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. Yazir Slaughter had the big bomb of 46 yards. He was knocked down at the 10-yard line. And for Dallas, Jackson Widger really been a difference maker in this game. 8 for 13, 131 yards. Running the ball, 5 carries, 41 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's been excellent. He has really run the offense to perfection. He's been a little spotty on the long balls, overthrown a couple of them, but intermediate slant passes, bubble screens, boy, he's been on point and scrambled when he's had to.
Yeah, absolutely. Armano, 4 catches, 71 yards, running the ball 3 for 37. Balestra, 6 for 23, and that opening touchdown. And the Mountaineers have been really clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, they've come in with a very good game plan. They've kept Williamsport off balance. And by formations and spreading those receivers out, they've really created some natural seams and given Williamsport some headaches as to what to do with their outside backers, as to where they want to play them. And they've got a good scheme. They've come in tonight and they've executed well.
Yeah, Paczewski also 3 catches, 54 yards, including a 19-yard interception return for a touchdown. He's also ran the ball 3 times for 11 yards. So we've seen a lot of Zach tonight.
Absolutely. They've those big 3, we mentioned earlier in pregame, and that's certainly continued on. And I'm sure for Coach Manello, it's going to continue the rest of the year. When you've got those types of athletes, you might as well use them.
Well, we're winding down here to halftime. festivities. Here we had the homecoming, we had the Dallas Marching Band, and
we did. And you know, I think it would be remiss if we didn't thank the usual people here. Coach Cruz and his staff goes out of their way to help us here, make us feel at home. Sean McCann, you can't ask for any more help. I mean, you know, we get everything we need from him, and we just wish all athletic directors were like that.
Yeah, no, Sean does a great job, and he does a great job with football. And like I said, I worked closely with him with basketball when we had the PIAA district championships, 8 games in 3 days, and Sean was there every second of it, and he made sure everybody had, all the media had their information. And
every time we're here, we're not here more than 5 minutes. You have everything you need, and it's just appreciate it.
And we are off for the second half, and pass kick is fielded by Moses at the 30, and he will get across in decent field position again for Williamsport.
All right, so here we go. Let's see what Kevin Brown's got in store for the third quarter. I certainly don't think it's panic time by any stretch of the imagination here.
First down and 10, now ball at the 38-yard line, 3 wide as the Millionaires come out. In motion is White. Handoff Whaley, right up the middle.
And there you go. There's a 5.5, 6-yard gain, and it should have been nothing. They had him in the backfield, and he just ran as if no one was there.
Bounces off defenders, and it'll set up a second down and short. We're going to call it 4.
And we also don't want to forget to thank Cam, our producer.
Yep, Big Mike back on camera tonight. Glad to see Big Mike back in the house after the union break. Whaley hands it to Legier again, and he is carrying Mountaineers with him. It's going to be a little bit short, it looks like.
That's a first down for
Coach
the
says it's a
Millionaires.
first. You've never been wrong on one spot, Coach. You have that eagle eye, even from the sidelines all those years, and now you're up in like the crow's nest up here.
Well, I wasn't wrong last week yet, but nobody got a chance to know it. But here we go, first down and 10 for the Millionaires. 2 plays, 2 Whaleys.
George from the pistol.
He's going to keep it.
It looked like a Millionaire moved early again, but no flag.
Yeah, no flag at all. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing here. Nice 2 or 3 yard gain. They're being patient. They're getting the ball.
Yeah, and you called it, Coach. You said that at halftime that should see a heavy dose of Legier Whaley. I mean, they really, really have not stopped them at all, averaging over 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, and you can sneak a play action pass in here with George to get him on the corner. But, again, it's keeping Dallas's offense off the field.
Whaley under center. And off the Legier again. Full head of steam. Across midfield into Dallas territory.
Another 3.5 yards. They've got a very manageable third down.
Ball right at midfield here. Third down and 4. $9:39 to go in the third quarter, just underway. Trips to the bottom of your screen for the Millionaires. They're going to go 4 wide. Whaley from the pistol. Handoff. Here comes the blitz from the outside. Makes one man miss and a first down. Wind that back, Cam. Coach, take a look at that one here. Talk us through this one.
Well, Dallas is going to come off the corner with the double blitz, and he just is too quick, runs right by them.
I mean, they had him in the backfield stopped. Right there. Boom.
He's too quick and he's too powerful. You're not going to arm tackle him. And this is exactly what Williamsport needed coming out of the locker room.
Whaley again from the shotgun. In motion is White. Handoff. This time in the backfield, bounces off a defender again and stretches down close to the 40.
Yeah, I mean, he's unblocked. So what's going to happen here pretty soon, I don't know if Cam can call that one up again. I think it's too late, but that defensive end is unblocked, and pretty soon George is going to pull that ball and keep it and get around the end, but he might as well not even be there. You can see it here. He's unblocked and just, boom, bounces right off of him like he's not even there.
12 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown for Legier Whaley. And Williamsport has a 2nd and 5 at the Mountaineer 41-yard line. Whaley rolling out, still rolling, now gets to the corner, and he is pulled down from behind.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
His legs got caught from underneath him.
Kind of almost a horse collar, but they got him lowered by the numerals, but he's hopefully going to shake that off.
He's limping noticeably. It's going to be 3rd and 5. No gain on the play. Good job by George to get back to the line of scrimmage on that.
Depending on what they gain here, if they gain anything at all, I would consider maybe going for it on 4th down.
4 wide for the Millionaires. Marone, bottom of your screen. Coach Brown not happy with the formation. He is yelling to get him up on the line of scrimmage. They're going to get a delay of game, and they
get a timeout, and they didn't want to take that, but they were having formation issues.
Timeout in the field. Let's take a break. We'll be back. 30-second timeout, webweeklylive.com.
I'm Adam at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, and we have a lot full of brand new Chevrolets and pristine pre-owned vehicles. We've been stocking up on top quality, low mileage, local pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. We currently have 175 pre-owned vehicles on the lot in great condition. We have low rates, a great selection, and your trade-in value has never been higher. Stop in today or check us out online at blazealexanderchevy.com, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyal Sock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more. And Griggs.
All right, we're back here. Big 3rd down for the Millionaires. 3rd down and 6. And a straight-ahead Whaley making tacklers miss and burrowing his way inside the 35 down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, but he looks very fresh. If there's degrees of freshness, I guess. But he runs, I mean, he's run hard the whole game. I don't think he's had a losing running play tonight. I don't think he's lost yards once.
Here comes Santino White. Tries to get to the corner, and they went to strip the ball, flag down.
Yeah, and that came from all the way across the field. And it looks like it's going to be a hold against the Millionaires, and it is. And oh, brother. Just drive killers.
And that's going to be a spot foul, so they're going to be back behind the sticks.
Yeah, well, what's interesting about that is it came from the official on the other side of the field and across the field. So he must have had a pretty good angle at the hold.
It's going to be 1st down and 21. Whaley from the gun. Back there's a little screen pass there. Pass to Marone. Across the 30 and down to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, nice play. Big gain for Frankie Marone and a little bit of a different role.
Yeah, Frankie in now at tight end. Played a little slot. That's a gain of 17 on the play. Setting up a 2nd and 4. Spread the field again, 4 wide. I think we're going to see an inside handoff here, Coach. Oh, Whaley's going to keep it himself, And he has a first down and more.
Yeah, another first down for the Millionaires. This is a straight quarterback keep.
Ball's going to be about the 17-yard line.
Real nice play calling on this drive, keeping Dallas spread out and allowing Williamsport to run the ball and run it effectively.
First down and 10 at the 17. Good play as Whaley takes it off the turf.
It was a bad snap.
Farrell on the tackle.
Correct, messed up the timing. And well, I'll tell you, Coach Cruz, you know, if you've coached for a while, you've been in these situations, but it seems like every time they take 2 steps forward, they're taking 3 steps back. Now, they've been able to bail themselves out on this drive.
Somebody wrote a song about that. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
As I was saying,
second down and 14 now. Ball at the 21-yard line. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. 3 wide for the Millionaires. Whaley back to pass. Under pressure. Still under pressure. Steps up now. Makes one man miss. And down to about the 14-yard line. Good job by George making something out of nothing as he was running for his life.
Well, he's running for his life. Dallas brought another pressure, and it forced Williamsport's tackle to make a decision. And he took one of the blitzers, and the other one came free, and it forced George out of the pocket in a hurry. But when you've got someone as athletic as that, a lot of times plays are made.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 here.
Well, actually, 2 downs to make 7 yards. So I don't think a field goal would be something coach is interested in.
3rd and 6 now. Ball at the 14-yard line. 2 backs. Whaley. Pass. Oh, got it over to DJ Green and hauls it in at the 10-yard line, and that was a dangerous pass, Coach.
Boy, I'll say, because that ball got there a split second before a defender behind and a defender coming to intercept it got there.
That was Armando again on the coverage.
Well, here you go.
4th down and 3 as Williamsport has eaten up almost the whole quarter here. Only 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, and you have to get this.
9-minute drive for the Millionaires.
Would be very disheartening to come away with no points, Paul.
Whaley from the pistol. Handoff to Legier. Legier straight ahead, and he barrels down inside the 5-yard line and stretches to about the 4 as he's nearing the century mark here on 14 carries.
He is, and I don't think he's gained less. I don't think he's gained less than 4 yards on that play the entire night.
Unofficially, we got him 14 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown for the 6', 215-pound senior. Ball right at the 5-yard line. Millionaires in goal to goal. White in motion. Whaley calls his own number.
A short gain, not much. That's a play there. I think you're keeping Dallas honest. But, when they're in the pistol, Paul, okay, so there's a difference between the pistol and the gun. When they're in the pistol and Whaley is directly behind, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. When Legier is directly behind George and they give him the ball and give him an option to get north and south immediately instead of running sideways for a bit, he hasn't gained less than 4 yards all night.
Right. And that's an advantage from when you're in the pistol. You're that much closer to the center. You're back directly behind you. And now Whaley again around the end puts his head down, and
he's going to be just outside the 1, Paul, or exactly at the 1.
On the far hash, and the ball is going to be the nose
at the 2. I'm sorry. No, it's
the
at
ball of the nose is right at the 1-yard line,
okay.
Coach. Nose of the ball right at the 1. 2 plays to get 1 yard.
And you hear a lot of people in this case saying, why are they in a shotgun? Or why are they under center?
Now they're going to go in the pistol here, as you said. Get that north-south momentum going, and And there was a lot of movement there.
There was. Everything was discombobulated. I was waiting for a flag. I thought Williamsport jumped early. And consequently, when that snap is messed up, everything's messed up. And that's the first time Dallas on the inside has gotten a lot of penetration
Loss
tonight.
of 2 on the play. We were under 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
They've kept the ball the whole quarter. The entire third quarter.
4th down for the Millionaires. Whaley from the gun. In motion is White.
And they're either going to get a delay a game or a timeout, and it's going to be a delay.
Well, White and Whaley just collided with each other, so that might be a good delay to take if there is such a one. But there was a confusion in the backfield. Now they got the timeout.
They gave him the timeout?
They got the timeout.
Wow, that was really close.
We're going to take a timeout. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll be back to Williamsport.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, Coach, here we go. 4th down and goal.
Yeah, interesting is Dallas is in a zone coverage here, it looks like.
That's going to be on Williamsport. False start.
Yeah, and that really shouldn't happen coming out of a timeout. But, well, Coach Cruz has made up his mind. Connor Poole and company coming out onto the field. I think his thinking may be, hey, we've eaten up the entire third quarter. We don't want to come away with nothing here. We've got a fairly reliable kicker in Connor Poole.
This one's going to be a 25-yarder right on the nose.
And well within his range. We've seen him blast them longer than this.
Out of the hold of Frankie Marone. Snap, spot, kick is up. Kick is...
Should be good.
Good. Well, as the end of the third quarter, a 12-minute drive comes to a close.
And too bad we can't, we don't have the ability to really delve into some stats. But I could tell you, in all the years I've been around this game, I have not seen a team get the ball and keep it for an entire quarter.
No, and 25-yard field goal. End of 3. We'll be back to SDA Stadium.
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
Hi, this is Scott here from Park Pizza in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
All right, we're back here, Coach. 12-minute drive ending with a 25-yard field goal from Connor Poole. The Millionaires pull within 10. 27-17. Still a two-possession game here. Got to get a defensive stop here for the Millionaires.
Oh, that's not going to make it to the end zone.
It's fielded by Armando. Back at the 5, and he is hemmed in about the 10-yard line.
And there's a break for Williamsport there. A little mistake for the Mountaineers, and now they've got them pinned back, and let's see if they can make Dallas pay. Dallas has been pretty stingy tonight in terms of turning the ball over. I don't believe they have any.
No, and they haven't punted either. 11:52 to go in the ball game. 10-point lead for the Mountaineers.
We'll see if this changes Coach Manello's play calling here being backed up. So I believe this is their worst field position to start a drive of the game.
Yeah. First down and 10, ball at the 10-yard line. We'll call it the 12. Wydra back to pass, looks, throws, airs it out. Passes in and out of the hands, and
yeah, I think that's Pacheski they were looking for down this far sideline again. A little bit of pressure from the Millionaires. And
DJ Green on the coverage.
Paul, we're in the fourth quarter, correct?
Correct.
And I believe this is one of only 2 times that Dallas is facing a 2nd and 10.
Wow. They're going to go 3 wide now. Wydra. Draw play up the middle. Big hole and more. A first down. Goes Balesta.
Yeah, they executed a quick draw type of play over the left side, and Balesta hit the hole with some momentum, and first down for the Mountaineers. Big play, Paul.
Absolutely. Gets them out from the shadows of their goal line. Out to now the 28-yard line. I formation again. Handoff. That's Armando this time. Spinning and out for another first down, up by 45-yard line.
And they have had outstanding success attacking Williamsport in the off-tackle area this evening on both sides, left and right. You know, we've talked about Whaley quite a bit, but hey, Balesta and Armando and company, they don't waste time hitting the holes either. They're north and south immediately.
Armando's very, very deceivingly quick. Peters now flanked out top of your screen. Another straight eye formation as Wydra play action. Wydra looks, throws, passes, intercepted.
Well played.
Elijah Frierson, picks it off and makes a big play for that Millionaire defense.
Absolutely. Well done. He played that extremely well. He wasn't open, and I think we would say, you know, was Wydra's first big mistake of the game tonight.
Yep. Frierson picks it off.
Well, here we go. The question is, with 10:27 left, Williamsport down 2 possessions. Personally, I still think ground chuck, no pun intended, is still a good move here. Plenty of time.
Moses now in the backfield. They gotta get another guy up in the line of scrimmage, and they don't.
No, they did. He moved up at the last minute, Paul.
Moses spinning, gains about 2 or 3. I'm looking on the sidelines for Whaley, and I don't see him. He's over by the water cooler here.
He is. He has his helmet off.
Not sure if he got nicked up. But helmet in hand is never a good thing. Second down and 6. Whaley, hand off to Moses again.
Very patient. 2-3 yards.
Sets up a 3rd and 3.
Whaley's still out, if I'm correct, Paul.
Helmet back on now. He's down to the 30-yard line standing there. Whaley back to pass, has Marone open right at the sticks, and it's going to be close. I think he got it.
I think he's got a first down as well.
See if he gets a good spot. It
That's
looks like
first
he
down.
is.
First down.
First down. Frankie Marone's second reception of the game. 2 catches, 21 yards for Frankie. Williamsport spreading the field now. Whaley back to pass under pressure, steps up,
Has
could keep
room
it,
to run.
and he does across midfield. 45, 40, trying to get to the corner, turns it back in, up to about the 25-yard line. Big run there by George Whaley. Let's wind it back, Cam, on the King Kong
Yep,
replay.
and Dallas got caught in a blitz again. Here they come off the corner. There's nobody left at the second level, and George does a great job of recognizing that and getting a huge gain for the Millionaires, and they're in business.
Athletic ability there. Whaley checks back into the ballgame now at tailback. 4 wide for Williamsport. Oh boy, almost a malfunction at the junction there as he pitched it over to Whaley and alertly fell on it.
Yeah, that had disaster written all over it.
I think he got his foot caught underneath it.
Something
Maybe stepped
happened.
on. Second down now and 12 behind the sticks.
Best guess maybe, giving Legier a little bit of a break.
Whaley has Legier and Santino White. Definitely left, and now a pass over that is caught out of the backfield by White, I believe.
Well, Paul, I'll tell you, if we can see that again, Williamsport got away with that. They're definitely left early right there.
And that was White.
Yep.
Caught the ball out in the flat.
Dallas coach is not happy about that up here in the press box, nor should they be.
Third down and 4. 2 down territory, coach?
Absolutely.
Down 10. Got a good kicker. 35-yarder from here. 38-yarder. Up
You're
the
not
middle.
going to have to worry about it.
Whaley carrying tacklers with him down to the 6, and that Dallas defense is getting fatigued. They've been on the field for most of the second half.
Well, it's flipped. The script is flipped, right? Williamsport's defense was on the field most of the first half, and now Williamsport's returning the favor.
First and goal, ball at the 6-yard line. Whaley right at the century mark, 16 carries for 100 yards even.
Look out.
Pass in the flat, and not sure if he picked that off the turf, but he did. That's going to go down for a loss of 2.
It is, and boy, I'll tell you what, I don't know what the officials are not seeing, but Williamsport's been moving early on almost every play. I mean, it's been obvious, and there hasn't been a flag yet.
3 trips to the bottom of your screen. Whaley in the pistol. Keeps it himself, and he is tripped up at the 10-yard line.
He did.
And it's going to be third down. All right, Coach.
And unfortunately, Williamsport lost their block on the perimeter. If they would have made it, he would have walked into the end zone or pretty darn close. All right, Coach. I'm sorry, Paul. I cut you off.
No, that's okay. Third down here. Fourth down. Are you going or are you kicking? You're down by 10. You still need 2 scores regardless, any way you cut it.
Oh, I'm going to kick the field goal now.
At the far hash. See if they try to get it into the middle of the field if they don't get it into the end zone. Whaley, back to pass, flushed out. He could run if he wants. Throws in the end zone and overshoots.
Yeah, he did.
DJ
Went right through
Green.
DJ's.
Had him open. He flashed open for a minute and pull on for another field goal attempt.
Well, listen, you need 2 scores anyway, as you said, right? So obviously you'd prefer the touchdown. but you've got to get 2 either way. So
this is going to be basically right from where the last one was. This one's going to be, don't forget, Frankie Marone is the holder.
correct. But again,
You're not. I don't see you think you'll
I
see a
don't.
fake.
I don't. Not a planned one anyway.
No. 27-yarder from Poole. Snap, spot, kick is up. Kick
Wow,
is
that's going to be good. But I'll
is
tell you,
good.
I'll tell you what, they had to hop, skip, and jump to get that off because that didn't come back cleanly.
No, Frankie Marone did a good job at getting that down, spinning the laces, and from 27 yards, Poole hits again.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, if Dallas doesn't get down the field here and score, their defense is obviously and visibly fatigued. So
Absolutely. Let's take a break. 5:13 to go. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. WebWeeklyLive.com. Paul Bowl, Rich Alonis, Cam producing for us. Big Mike on camera. 27-20. Williamsport creeps closer. 5:13 to go in the ball game, and Gunnar Poole kicks it away and fielded by Armando at the 10 to the 15. Gets to the outside and does to the 20. Across the 25. Slams on the brakes at the 30 and steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
again, just experience there on how he runs and sets things up. He shouldn't have had the corner, but he made himself get the corner again, and it turned into an extra 10 or 12 yards for Dallas, which at this juncture of the game is big.
Well, 5:05 to go. We'll see if Dallas can play the game of keep away. Like I said, Williamsport has had the ball the whole second half, including a 12-minute drive.
You know, we'll see if that timeout that they had to use down on the goal line comes into play. They've got 2, Dallas has 3.
Handoff, Balesta, nowhere to go as Chuck Cruz is in there to disrupt it, along with Sebastian Robinson.
And the first time tonight that Williamsport's gotten real penetration to stop that run. That was going to be designed to go off tackle again, but he couldn't get there because Chuck Cruz and company was in the backfield.
Watch the clock here, 4:46 to go, clock running.
And this has been the down that's hurt Williamsport tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 wide for the Mountaineers.
See if they run that draw.
Oh, bad snap. Weiser picks it up under pressure, and
he's going to go down.
Down he goes again. Chuck Cruz at the bottom of the pile again.
Well, to say Williamsport's turned it up a notch defensively would be accurate. Agree?
Absolutely.
Well, here it is, big down.
3rd down and long.
Now, do you run the ball if you're Dallas here?
I do.
And use the time and maybe think, Williamsport maybe think about a timeout? I mean, they're taking their time. They're not out of the huddle
yet. Play clock at 10 seconds.
Williamsport's keeping 2 backers in the box.
Wydra, back to pass. Look, steps up, looks for Peters, and incomplete. He had him with a back shoulder throw, but he turned the wrong way, and that ball fell incomplete. Coach, clock stops. First punt of the game. Williamsport cooking with gas here in the second half.
Yeah, win-win situation for the Millionaires. And listen, it's the 4th quarter, and he hasn't long snapped once tonight.
Very good point. Armando on to punt it away. Excuse me. Is that Armando?
Pacheski,
I'm sorry. Couldn't see the number. Low kick. Takes a Dallas roll, and it'll go out about the 36-yard line.
Well, Paul, the table's set for the Millionaires. Plenty of time left. 2 timeouts. And they have just been physically gashing Dallas the second half with the inside run game. And
And there's a lot of time. They have 2
Plenty.
timeouts. The clock stops on every first down. There's no need to put the ball in the air if you really don't want to. You can run the ball down the field. But, hey, to Dallas's credit here, they bend the defense bent but didn't break, forcing 2 field goals, and they're still ahead of this game by 7 as we are at 3:33 on the scoreboard. 4 wide for the Millionaires now as they break the huddle at the 36-yard line. Whaley, hand off to Legier, straight ahead and
still 2 yards. 3:15 and counting. Second and a long 8 for the Millionaires as they're going to spread the field with a double slot.
3:09 clock running. Back to pass. Whaley under pressure. Now steps up. Now throws. Pass is caught but out of bounds by Slaughter as he went up high for that one. Clock at 2 minutes and 58 seconds will stop. And it's going to set up 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, and even though, everybody's screaming, defensively, screen draw, Dallas has brought pressure on 3rd down numerous times tonight. Might not be a bad time for a screen, and Marone's back in at tight end, or a tight wing, if you will. And he got that screen earlier, if you remember, Paul.
Whaley, back to pass, rolling to his left, flushed out. Steps up, throws, passes incomplete, and a flag down in the backfield.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on Williamsport. And I think, it'll be interesting to see what Rich does here.
Well, it's 3rd and 8, or they're going to push him back, and they're going to replay 3rd down. Or that'll be 4th and 8, I'm sorry.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It'll be interesting to see if he takes it, and he's going to take the penalty.
2 minutes, 53 seconds to go. In the game, Williamsport down by 7, and now 3rd and long, as that is a spot foul. And that's going to move them back to the 22-yard line.
I understand Rich's thinking, but anytime you've got the caliber of athletes that are on the field for Williamsport, we've seen them make a lot of big plays. Interesting.
3rd down and 26. 2:53 to go in the ball game. And Williamsport's going to call a timeout. Let's take a quick break, 30-second break. 2:53 to go in the ball game. 27-20 Dallas.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on.
All right, welcome back. 3rd down and 23. Big play here for the Millionaires. Whaley bobbles the snap, picks it up, runs straight up the middle. And he is stopped about the 28-yard line. Now Williamsport, 2 timeouts, 2:43 to go.
I think they should have 1 timeout, Paul. The scoreboard's not right because they called one down on the goal line, right? And they just called another one now.
Yeah, they didn't update that. Yeah, you are right. It's going to be 4th down. Coming out in a tight formation, Coach. And Whaley will take it under center. DJ Green is going to throw it. Looks down the field and nobody there. And that ball is almost picked off by Joe Peters.
Okay, I don't know if we can see it again, Cam, but they ran a flea flicker almost like the Philly special type of action in the backfield, but there was no receiver. Watch, it took the receiver forever to get out on the pattern. He's just jogging down the field now, and he's running into coverage. So, interesting call, to say the least, but now Dallas has got the ball on Williamsport's 28, 2:09 left. And Williamsport's got one timeout left. They still haven't updated it on the scoreboard, but I'm going to stick by that, Paul. I'm almost positive they've got one left.
I believe you are. They did call a timeout in the goal line and then a timeout there. Here we go. Wide under center, backs in an eye. Two receivers to the top of your screen.
Now, you're not going to see the ball in the air now.
Handoff. Balesta. And Williamsport.
And here's where you should work. You hear people talk on Saturdays and Sundays about a 4-minute offense, a 2-minute offense. Well, one of the great things about having a 25-second clock is managing it properly. And I'm going to safely say that with a senior quarterback, you're not going to see Dallas snap the ball till there's about 2 seconds left on the clock.
Second down and 8, 1:29 to go, and the clock running. Handoff again. Balesta again. It'll be third down, and Williamsport should use their last timeout here, I would think.
At some point, they're going to have to wait until after this down. See, having to take that timeout on the goal line offensively really comes back to haunt you, because it changes the whole complexion of what you can use now.
15 seconds on the play clock, and a first down here will ice it.
And if Dallas is smart, they'll call a timeout here with 1 second to go, and that's what Coach Manello does.
39 seconds to go in the ball game. Quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, we're back here at STA Stadium. 39 seconds to go in the ball game. Third down and 4. And here's your ball game right here, Coach. Williamsport's, everybody's coming on this one. Hand off to the up back, and
yeah, there's going to be about 9 seconds left. If that, they haven't reset the play clock yet. Yep.
Williamsport still has a timeout, correct?
No, I believe they used.
No, Dallas used.
Dallas used. They should have one. No, that's it. Nope. You don't have.
The scoreboard operator never reset the timeout.
Yeah, he didn't do a lot. There's everything's discombobulated now, but I think that's going to be it. They're not going to have to run a play. The two teams are meeting at midfield, and hey, heartbreaking loss for the Millionaires who go to 3-3.
Another one.
Correct. But listen, give Dallas credit. Those kids came in and played hard. They had a very good game plan in, especially in the first half, kept Williamsport off balance, kept Williamsport's playmakers offensively off the field.
I mean, Williamsport dominated the second half of the ball game, and like I said, Dallas's defense, hats off to them. They kept it close.
They did. That touchdown right before the half was the difference, Paul Bowe.
Yeah, and they forced 2 field goals in the second half. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back to wrap things up. WebWeeklyLive.com.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next new or used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
Jay from Alexander Kia, and Wade and I busted our butts last week and we purchased over 31 pre-owned vehicles. All our vehicles will go through a rigorous service and reconditioning inspection process so you get the best value for your dollar. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, don't forget Kia's 5-star crash rating, 5-star reliability, and an amazing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. What matters most to me is the commitment we make to you, our valued customers. So stop, shop, and save. Alexander Kia, 2501 Lycoming Creek Road. And hey, the only deal we can't beat is the one we don't.
Scott here from Park Pete's in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
Table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
All right, Coach, we're back here at a Rennie Rodarmel wrap-up show, and Williamsport loses another close game.
Well, I'll tell you, the tough one at Altoona, then in overtime, and now tonight. 3-3 on the year. They've got nothing to be ashamed of with all the kids that they've had out and injured, and hopefully starting this week coming back up, going to Del Valley. They're going to have some kids coming back, and hopefully they'll be geared up for the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay healthy for the playoffs, and a little change in format this year for the playoffs, Coach, if you want to touch on that a little bit.
We said we're going to talk about it, District 2 and District 6. So right now, really there's 4 teams, Mifflin County, Williamsport, Altoona, and State College that are vying for the spot. So really, they're going to take 3. So I think it's going to be a juggling act for seeding purposes. But everybody was 3-2 coming into tonight. We haven't had any scores on Altoona or State College. Altoona had Harrisburg, and I believe State College had Central Dauphin tonight. So, it looks like Williamsport will get in, but where they're playing and who they're playing, it's going to be a race to the finish.
Absolutely, and before we pick our player of the game, we're going to go through some stats real quick. George Whaley played a really good game, 92 yards passing on 8 for 11. He also ran the ball 17 times for 94 yards.
Well, he picked up the slack, and they really decided to put the game on his shoulders in the third quarter, and he basically took them down the field, literally taking the entire third quarter between him and George Whaley on some keeps. So he had a great game tonight for the Millionaires.
And Legier in the backfield, 17 carries, also 102 yards and a touchdown. So almost 200 yards rushing for Williamsport. At wide receiver, DJ Green, 3 catches, 40 yards. Poole had 2 field goals. He's perfect on the year. Slaughter had a catch for 46 yards. Charles Cruz had a big sack when they got the ball back. Like I said, Williamsport's banged up. It's no secret. They were missing probably 7 or 8 starters. The offensive line has been in shambles. Only Chuck Cruz was on the offensive line. But, hey, like I said, you got to get healthy. It's the second half of the season. They still got 4 games to go. You want to get healthy and make that push into November for the playoffs.
And listen, there's 2 ways you can look at this. And I know Coach Cruz does a great job with this program. You know, you're getting kids that haven't played, and you're getting them a chance to get playing time.
Sure.
Which means when those starters come back, if there are more injuries, those players have already had a little bit of experience. So, you know, it's all good. Williamsport still has everything right in front of them. And, you know, they're down a little bit now. But, boy, what a difference things will show here when they start to get some of the pieces to their puzzle back.
Yeah, and they'll be on the road next week up at Del Valley. We will be in Muncie for Muncie and South Williamsport. For Dallas, Jackson Wydra, we talked about it when we were up the air. He's our Rhode Armel player of the game. 8 for 13, 131 yards, 5 carries, 41 yards. Played a really strong game, really quarterbacked, pun intended, the offense, and really, when things got tough, they leaned on him.
He did, and he really only made one bad throw tonight, and that's when he tried to force the fade pattern down the sideline that Williamsport intercepted. But you're correct. I mean, from running the clock when he needed to run it, to getting a timeout when he wasn't happy with things, to asking for a coach to give him a little bit more, clear-cut signals from the sidelines. Exactly what you would expect out of a senior quarterback.
Senior leadership.
And he played very well and threw the ball extremely well, I thought, on the mid-range passes and the slant patterns very well, and the bubble screens earlier in the game. And Dallas got away from that. I don't think they threw any in the second half.
No, and Armando led them with 4 catches for 56 yards. Another senior, Balesta, 8 carries, 39 yards, a touchdown. Dallas is a solid team. Like I said, they're 3-2 now. They had the one game with Lake Lehman, and like I said, they'll make some noise in the Wyoming Valley Conference.
Well, again, there's a team where they're starting to get everybody back. Parker Balesta, and they played without James Lehane tonight, and James is 6'4", 306 pounds. So you would have seen him if he was here.
Yeah, he'd be hard to miss.
Yes.
All right, it's a final score. The Mountaineers win it 27-20. Want to thank Cam for keeping us legal here, doing everything good, producing. Big Mike on union break. He did a great job on camera. We missed Isaac tonight. Hey, but it's a final score here from STA Stadium. For Rich, Paul, thanks for watching. WebWeeklyLive.com. We'll see you next week from Muncie.